bike in there, buddy.
Some chocolate.
But it's taking forever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
How much do you know about like?
It would be like jerking around. Like, girl, I was gone.